Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. I am Weapon X. This is the Voice of the Eagles podcast. And as always, God bless those Philadelphia Eagles. All right, guys, we're going to do. I don't really have much to talk about, but I have to speak on Jalen Hurts. He has lofty expectations, just based off, last year and his elevation throughout his career. We're also going to talk about some players that are going to have a breakout year. They're poised to have a breakout year, and they should have a breakout year. And I'm expecting them to have a breakout year. And but let's do a weekly roundup with some of the news that's been surfacing as of late. Um, all right. I mean, just it's been slow as far as news. I mean, players they on break right now. There's no activities, no organized team activities until training camp. So I mean, there's been some things going on. Most noticeably, Jalen Hurts, Devontae Smith softball game, celebrity softball game. And really, that's really about it. I mean, nothing's been going on in the Philadelphia Eagles realm. Of course, there's PFF. They're showing us some love. They ranked the Philadelphia Eagles offensive line number one, defensive line number one. There's the same rumors that's been going around, the rumor report regarding Buda Baker, or some guys that's um just rumors and things like that. But overall, nothing's really been going on. um there's certain things that happen behind the scenes that we're not aware of for the most part. But I mean, uh there hasn't really been much. This is the part of the off season that is just the worst, because nothing really happens. Okay. um but yeah, I mean, Jalen Hurts, he had a little incident when he slid, and he had like a little scrape on his knee. And people were going, um they were kind of going crazy, like, dude, we don't want to see you sliding. I mean, we don't want you to tear anything. We just paid you. You're a 200 plus $1 million man. I mean, anything can happen. So I mean, outside of that, PFF, they've been giving us pretty solid ratings. I mean, but that's neither here nor there. There was just some things that I've seen, some of the content creators speak about. But yeah, man, I want to get into Jalen Hurts, his expectations. All right. But before I do that, let's see who's in here. What's up, Pride? What's going on, bro? Sixers. Franklin says Hurts. What's up, man? East Coast says what's up. Shout out to East Coast Gridiron. If you guys don't know about him, man, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Check out his content. It's all fire, bro. It's all fire. David says fly Eagles fly. Um uh yeah, bro. You say you pumping out video. You dropped 17 videos today, bro. That's motivation. I gotta get back on my grind, dog. Golly. That's a lot of content to be giving out. Gosh, that's a lot, bro. But okay, Jalen Hurts expectations. Lofty expectations. You gotta think about it, right? Jalen Hurts, every year he's been in the NFL, he's improved. Okay. Every year he's been in the NFL, he's gotten better. He continues to get better. Um, and just based off last year, I I want to, he always talk about Jalen Hurts always talks about setting the standard. Okay. Well, you guys set the standard pretty high. Jalen Hurts, you set the standard really high. And honestly, man, nothing, it's Super Bowl or bust. Okay. I hate that term because it's so much that goes into the season. And I know that the end goal is winning a Super Bowl, but I hate that notion. I really don't like the saying per se, but I mean with Jalen Hurts, it's like, dog, you've accomplished so much so early in your career. Um, it's like, and if you look at his trajectory, he just continues to get better, continues to improve. Uh, so from that aspect, yeah, I mean it's we need to see we need a Super Bowl, man. I mean, you got to the Super Bowl your first year. The team, you have the same team, if not better. Uh Jalen Hurts has some lofty expectations. Um and for me personally, um I look I look for him to have around at least 4,000 yards passing. Um and another deep playoff run, you know, but again, Jalen Hurts, he constantly talks about setting a standard, setting a standard, setting a standard. Um, you guys set the standard pretty high. You guys set the standard pretty high based off last season. Okay. So, I mean, I don't want to put too much pressure on the guy, but I mean, he, this is like he embraces that. So I'm expecting another jump from Jalen Hurts. Expecting him to improve um, on his passing accuracy. I mean, he's already pretty accurate, right? 66% completion percentage. So I'm expecting him to have a higher completion percentage. I'm expecting him to be more efficient and more cerebral. I mean, but based off last year, it's like how much more can this guy improve? He was pretty darn good last year. Uh, you know, but again, just based off his trajectory, he's continued to get better each and every year. So I think that continues. I think his growth continues to happen. Where he improves, you know, again, the most plausible or the most common theme that I've been seeing or been hearing is his accuracy. So I expect him to be even more accurate. And I don't want to sound too unfair with Jalen Hurts because with Jalen Hurts, um, it's like I feel like if he has a bad game, if he has a couple bad games, teams are gonna I mean the not the teams per se, the fan base and just the NFL realm, they're gonna come down hard on him. Okay, I mean we're already blaming him for a Super Bowl loss for a fumble. So I expect pretty lofty expectations from Jalen Hurts. I'm pretty sure Jalen Hurts feel the same exact way. People who say Super Bowl or bust are casual. Sure, we have a high chance based on our team and how far we made it last year. If we make it to the bowl again, man, that would be something special. It's not even about making it, bro. We have to win the Super Bowl. We have to win it. And honestly, we have to win a Super Bowl. I'm gonna be honest with you. And I hate to be that guy. Just like you said, people who do that are casuals. I mean, okay, I like this. I like to think of myself as a casual. There's nothing wrong with being a casual. But I just feel like it's so unfair because, bro, it's so much. It's a if again, like I said, of course you want to win a Super Bowl, but there's so many things that goes on in a season, that I can't just it's too much. It's so much substance in between from the start of the season. I mean, from the draft to the Super Bowl, right? There's so much that goes on into that. I can't just it's too much meat on that bone to just let it sit there and just say, "Oh, it's Super Bowl or bust." I can't really say that. But with this Philadelphia Eagles team, based off their performance last year, I mean, it's like, dog, we gotta have a Super Bowl. Out of this team, from this team that we have within the next 5 years, 5 years, next 4 years, okay, next 4 to 5, next 3 to 5 years, we have to have another Super Bowl. Okay, we just have to. I'll be honest with you. Okay, the expectations are Super Bowl. If I'm being honest, we're here. I'm not going to say Super Bowl or bust, but the expectations for sure it's Super Bowl. It's Super Bowl. Okay. I'm not the 2017 was an amazing year, okay? But dog, that's getting old. It's getting old. We only have one championship. Okay. Jalen Hurts, you have to deliver us a Super Bowl. I'm gonna be honest with you. I could talk about numbers and statistics and things like that. But at the end of the day, Jalen Hurts, here's the expectations for you, bro. My boy, the expectations for Jalen Hurts is to bring the Philadelphia Eagles a Super Bowl. Because okay, we've seen it. We've all right, okay, I'll give you an example, right? Okay, so let's say I start a new job, right? And the first week, first month of the job, I am performing I'm overperforming, okay? I'm overachieving my first month at a new job, doing better than anybody has ever done. The job, they're going to expect that from me day after day, year round, however long I'm at that job, okay? And again, Jalen Hurts always talks about setting the standard. Bro, you set the standard really high. Like, dude, he talk about it all the time. So, this is what you wanted. You wanted to set this type of standard, okay, which I'm fine with. But I gotta hold you to that, my boy. I gotta hold you to that standard. Jalen Hurts' expectations is a Super Bowl next year, and honestly, it seems so unfair for me to place such lofty expectations on a player, right? But that's the nature of the business. First off, because you're a quarterback in the NFL, but secondly, this is what you wanted this entire time. You always again, he speaks on setting a standard high. You did that, boy. You did that, my boy. You did that. So his expectations are Super Bowl. We need another Super Bowl. Okay. Okay. We need another Super Bowl. Okay. We just lost the Super Bowl, right? Cool, fine. We're in a rebuild. That's cool. I get it. I'm not really tripping, man. It hurts. It sucked. But it was an amazing year, especially for me to be able to make content. My first year ever making content for the team to go to the Super Bowl. It was special. A win would have been amazing, but the future is bright. Okay, the future is bright. Um, Mind you, we were in a rebuild 2 years ago. Last year was a rebuild. We were in a process of rebuilding. That takes time. But now that we see that we made it to the Super Bowl with this team, it's Super Bowl or bust. No, I'm not saying that. It's not Super Bowl or bust. The expectations is the Super Bowl. Okay. So Jalen Hurts, You got to bring it home. You got to bring it home. You have to deliver this city a Super Bowl within the next 3 to 5 years. Okay, you have to. It sucks. It kind of sucks because again, it it's not on one guy, but when you're the quarterback of a NFL team, I mean, it falls on you. You know, when you're winning, it's all your fault. I mean, when it's winning, you get the praise. When you're losing, it's all your fault. Okay. Uh, and I mean MVPs, 4,000 yards. I mean, okay, let's outside of the Super Bowl, what are some other expectations? I would like to see him throw for 4,000 yards, but I'm not really, that's not really a big thing for me because he compensates, you know, with his running ability. Okay, so let's say he passes for 3,000 yards or 3,500 yards, but he's adding 800 yards rushing, 900 yards rushing. That's over 4,000 yards of production, and then you got a double digit rushing touchdowns. Okay, now I would like to see him. I would like if the rushing yards can decrease and the passing yards can increase. I'm fine with that because now it's less hits, less wear and tear. And I don't want to see him take hits. you know. So if these guys can limit his rushing yards, uh, then I'll be fine with that. The rushing touchdowns is cool. You can get as many rushing touchdowns as you possibly can, and goal line situations or whatever the case may be. I don't like the design runs. I mean, uh, I'm fine with him running the ball, but again, there's always, it's like proceed with caution. It's like, I don't want to see I don't want to see the guy who's making $200 million taking hit. I don't want to see him sliding during a charity softball game. I don't want to see it. Okay, let alone take hits in the NFL from 260-pound guys or linemen and linebackers and stuff like that. I don't want to see that. Okay. Uh, so if outside of the Super Bowl, because we know that's the expectation that these guys have set. Um, maybe 4,000 yards passing. That'd be a MVP. I mean, like certain. It's I really don't care about none of that. I want a Super Bowl, honestly. But I mean, outside of the Super Bowl, again, I would like to see him throw for maybe 4,000 yards. I would like to see him, have a little bit more pocket awareness. Um, it's really nitpicking because he's had such an amazing year. But the expectation is a Super Bowl at the end of the day. Okay. At the end of the day, it's a Super Bowl. Can't win with a running quarterback. He got to throw the rock. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. What the? But sadly, Cowboys going all the way this year. Uh, y'all got rid of y'all good players. We didn't get rid of anybody. They left in free agency, and I mean, really, it was what Javon Hargrave, Chauncey Gardner Johnson. We replaced Javon Hargrave with um, Jalen Carter. So I mean, I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about getting rid of all of our good players. We still have everybody. Sadly, Cowboys going all the way this year. I doubt it. We going 6-11. Yeah, you trolling. Can't win with a running quarterback. We made it to the Super Bowl. 4,000? Yeah, 4,000 is definitely a possibility. 4,000 is definitely a possibility. Um, these players that I expect to have a breakout year, okay? Players that I expect to have a breakout year, um, I'll start Devontae Smith. Smitty. Okay. Devontae Smith. Players going into year 3. Okay. Players going into year 3. It's typically their year where uh I want to say you start to enter your prime, or it's a magical year, your third year. Um Teams tend to believe, scouts, players, GMs, owners around the NFL, right? And it's also been proven your third year in the NFL. I mean, look at Jalen Hurts' third year. Jalen Hurts had a breakout year his third year, took the team to a Super Bowl, right? Accomplished so many different things, broke so many different records in his third year. Okay. Uh Devontae Smith is entering his third year in the NFL. Year 3, Devontae Smith. I mean, it's going to be scary. Okay. I think this is the year where Devontae Smith just may solidify himself as okay. People don't, all right. There's a conversation. Okay, is Devontae Smith a top 10 receiver? We're asking our where I mean, and people don't even think, people do not believe Devontae Smith is a top 10 receiver. Year 3, this is where he proves it. This is the year for the I mean, again, guys, your third year in the NFL is when you show that it's like a make or break year, honestly, man. It's where, again, it's where when you're entering your prime, or you're showing, all right, this is what I'm about, you know. And again, each year Devontae Smith has gotten better. I think this third year is going to be wild for him. Okay. The year that AJ Brown had last year, I think Devontae Smith is going to have this upcoming season, if not better. Okay. Again, it's year number 3. It's year number 3. It's year number 3 for him. And again, if you look at if you just go back and look at some of the best players in the NFL, their third year was their breakout year, right? You know, you usually wait to year 3 to evaluate draft classes and see where do people, like, dog, year 3 is huge, you know, and Devontae Smith third year. I mean, if you can you imagine year 3 Devontae Smith with an AJ Brown, Jalen Hurts, our offensive line. Um, yeah, I think he's gonna be unstoppable. I'll be honest with you. I think okay, we have 2 number ones at receiver, right? But AJ Brown's our number one. Like, come on, bro. AJ Brown's our number one. I think this year Devontae Smith is going to be the bona fide number one. We have 2 number ones. We have 2 number ones. I think Devontae Smith is gonna put the entire NFL on notice. Okay. I mean, he's just continuing to get better year by year, you know? And you're not, I don't think you deny Devontae Smith. You're not gonna be able to deny Devontae Smith of being in the top 10. It's gonna be without a question. Before the season started last year, okay, I was saying uh AJ Brown was the top 5 receiver. They killed me. They killed me. This year, I can debate that he's a top 5 receiver. And Devontae Smith is going to do the same thing. Okay. I'm saying he's a bona fide top 10 easily. He's going to solidify his spot as a top 10 receiver. Solidify it without a doubt. There's not going to be any question about it after this year. Okay. Of course, barring injuries and if he stays healthy and things like that, it's year 3 for him. It's year 3. It's year 3. Come on, bro. It's year 3 for him. Okay. It's year 3. It's year 3. Uh Drew says, yo, what's the word? Drew, how's it going, my boy? It's year 3 for him. And Devontae Smith, it went, we're talking about players that can potentially have a breakout year. Devontae Smith, he just sticks out like a sore thumb. I mean, because again, his first year, okay, he got to 1,000, broke the rookie record for the Philadelphia Eagles as far as receiving yards. Okay. Second year, not sure of the numbers. I know he had well over 1,000, right? You know, had a, had a extremely well performance against Washington, to where he solidified. I was always under the impression, like, I'm like, Devontae Smith, okay, you need one of those games to where you show that, hey, I'm that guy, In that Washington game, he almost had like 200 yards receiving. And he's making spectacular catches, going up and get the ball, and I'm like, yep, cool. I see. That's all I needed to see for him. I just needed to see one of those games to where, is a breakout game to where, like, and after that, I'm like, yeah, he's it. I mean, I always knew he was going to be really good, but again, you got to prove it on the field. Okay. But what he did that game, he showed me that, okay, I'm not only good, I can be elite. I can be special. And he showed that. And after that Washington game, it was early in the season. After the Washington game, I'm like, yeah, this guy, he's going to be a special player. And entering year 3, Devontae Smith. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Another guy my first guy, Devontae Smith. Okay. Second guy, I feel like will have a breakout year is going to be DeAndre Swift. DeAndre Swift. Drew says, think AJ year 2 with Jalen will improve. I mean, we know what AJ Brown is. I mean, we know what he is. I think I don't really see too much improvement from AJ Brown. Okay. I don't think he's gonna improve or I don't think he's going to get any better than he is now. So I don't think we'll see a huge jump from AJ Brown. And that's no slight on him. There's no slight on AJ Brown. If AJ Brown can if he's AJ Brown, he's we're going to get 1,000 plus yards easily. I think he's top 5 receiver in the NFL, top 5. Debatable. This is debatable. He's definitely in the top 10 easily, AJ Brown. I just don't really see I don't see where he can improve. He don't have too much he can improve on. But yeah, I mean, year 2, in the same system, playing with the same quarterback, that camaraderie, that chemistry. There is room for improvement, from that aspect. But how much? I don't know how significant. AJ Brown is who he is at this point. Uh Demon Slayer says, let's go Eagles. You already know, bro. You already know. Okay. So breakout players. I'm gonna start with Devontae Smith. Okay, year 3 Smitty. Oh my God. Year 3, I mean, his trajectories continue to get better each and every year. And year 3 is so important. It's like, this is my year. I gotta, because that's usually where like you set yourself up to get paid. So you have that added motivation as well. Um, but DeAndre Swift, let me tell you something. When you're from Philly, okay, when you're from Philadelphia and you come and play for the Philadelphia Eagles, hence Hassan Reddick, it's like you tend to play with a little more passion and heart, and you feed off the fans. And man, I feel like it's just the perfect homecoming for this guy with DeAndre Swift. I mean, this dude is simply electric. Okay, we talk about. I've went back and followed his injury history. Okay, it's really just for the most part is a little nagging shoulder, right? But and then okay, all right, let's slow down, right? Because there's this notion with DeAndre Swift that he's injury prone. He's had injuries, okay? And when you're playing in Detroit, you're not in a rush to come back from an injury, okay? I'll be honest, when you play in Detroit, it sucks you dry, it drains you. Look at Barry Sanders. Look at Megatron, Calvin Johnson. Like, bro, just playing in Detroit on bad teams, dog, you're not in a rush to come back and play, especially as a running back. Okay? I'm gonna take my time and get healthy. I honestly think I feel like DeAndre Swift, I'm not gonna say he didn't give it his all. Okay, I would never say that about these type of guys that work their tails off to make it in the NFL, right? In such a competitive league to where you have to bust your right. So I would never, insinuate that. But what I'm saying is when you're playing for a team like Detroit, bro, it kind of it kind of it takes away from your will to want to fight for it, or just play for a team. Is Detroit, okay? So I think a lot of it was that he was called out by Deuce Staley for like his heart or his drive or whatever. And I just think Detroit just drank just I mean it just sucked his soul away, bro. It sucked the life out of him. But now he's coming home to Philadelphia. We have the best offensive line in the NFL. Do you know what this guy is about to do? Look, bro, I'm telling you, this this is the guy right here. Not only okay, if he stays healthy, he's going to be he takes our offense over the top. He gives us a whole different element, okay? Because he's catching passes out of the backfield. Okay. No, he's catching the ball like a receiver. He's running routes like a receiver. Okay. He has it all. Okay. He's fat. I don't know about his blocking, honestly. He's fast. He's bro, dude. I'm telling you right now, he's the game changer for our offense. Uh, you add in a Gamewell who can do the same thing. Then you got the guy from Seattle, Penny. I forget his name. But these guys can spell each other, keep each other healthy. But this dude Swift, DeAndre Swift, he's going to have a breakout year. Okay, he's going to have a breakout season. I feel like he's going to stay healthy because the team has other running backs to spell him and give him rest. Okay, we're not going to run him in the dirt. He's catching passes out of. It's like okay. Here's the thing, right? DeAndre Swift is like a Christian McCaffrey. Okay, he's a DeAndre Swift is a Christian McCaffrey. Okay, and his only knock is his injury, is his health. But I don't think it's that big of a deal, if I'm being honest, because I mean those injuries he didn't miss. Dude, you're playing for Detroit. If I get injured, bro, I don't know how fast I'm rushing to come back. And I'm a running back, and you know how they treat running backs in the NFL. But I'm taking my time. I'm relax. I'll make sure I'm fully healthy. I'm not rushing back to go play for Detroit, bro. Cut it out. Cut it out. I legit think, I legit believe wholeheartedly, DeAndre Swift, he he catapults us to the next level. Okay. He makes this offense literally unstoppable. Come on, bro. Like, I mean, that's like all day dink and dunks. Jalen Hurts completion percentage is going to skyrocket because I mean he's dink and dunks, right? I mean, like easy throws. I mean, easy throws from the flat, curls, whatever routes this dude DeAndre Swift is running against safeties and linebackers. Dog, this dude's going to be stupidly open. I mean, running behind the best offensive line in NFL. I don't, look, I'll say this, right? I was sleeping on DeAndre Swift until we played him last year, the first game of the season. I'm like, dog, this dude is just nuts. Okay, but it's like, it's a sleeper. It's a sleeper. Nobody's really talking about DeAndre Swift, and that's how I like it. But he not only he's bro, it. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. Uh, all right, Drew. I see you, bro. Let's see what we talking about. Uh, Drew says Smitty definitely made strides last year and will improve too. Perhaps better in man press. Smitty nice with the toe tag swag. Toe tag swag. I like how that sounds. I like that. Toe tag swag. Yeah, absolutely. He made strides last year and he will improve. Perhaps better in man press. Yeah, dude is like he's a complete receiver, man. Even at his size, he doesn't play like he's 170, 165, however much he weighs. He blocks. He's going if I mean he all of his hits gonna look like a big hit, but he's getting hit, he's getting back up. Dude is as tough as nails. Okay. So I totally agree with you. And the toe tags, the toe taps, that's a completely different element. That's like for elite. I mean, that's a whole different skill set in its own, and most receivers don't even have. Some of the guys that we call elite top five, they don't really even, bro. Man, for him to be able to do that, the whole toe tapping, bro, dude, he's just special, man. He does it all. He's poised for a breakout year. Yep, climbing the ladder, catch it in traffic, toe taps. Bro, you can go on and on. You can go on and on about him, Drew. You can go on and on him. You can go on and on, bro. And he had, bro, he had here's the thing, we haven't even seen him in year 3. He's just now entering year 3. Oh my god, dog. It's gonna be scary. It's gonna be scary. I think he has a better year than AJ Brown this year. Uh Drew also says, I like Swift's game, staying healthy. He definitely will break out. Yeah, I like him too, man. Again, he brings a whole different element to the offense. He brings an entirely different element to the team. Okay. When you got a guy that not only is catching footballs out of the backfield, you're creating mismatches now. Again, hence Christian McCaffrey. Imagine a Christian McCaffrey on the Philadelphia Eagles. That's what we just did with Swift. That's what we just did with Swift. Am I comparing DeAndre Swift to Christian McCaffrey? Yes. Yes. Like, dudes, he's really slept on. And I can't really go to bat for him the way I want to until he proves it. And he'll show it. He'll show it. You got the best offensive line in the NFL. You're on one of the best teams in the NFL. Yeah, dog. You'll see it, bro. You'll see it, Drew, and you'll be like, you know what? We talked about this. I don't know what Penny has left, but Swift had a better O line than Penny ever had. That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. I'll give you that. Yep, that's facts. Lions O line was pretty good. Penny play like he did in the past. Okay, think about Penny. Okay, Penny, I think he has like his yards per carry is I think the most in NFL history. So put him behind the best O line in the NFL. And not only that, here's the thing to go to to go back to DeAndre Swift, right? All of the backs all of the running backs are just going to complement each other so well, make each other better. Okay, okay, because if you got Swift and Penny, they both they have an injury history, right? If you're integrating those guys in the game uh separately, they can spell each other. They can give each other rest, you know? And I feel like that'll do wonders for both of those guys. Then you got Kenny. Okay. Kenny may very well be the starting running back. We're not gonna know who's gonna be the starting running back until training camp is over. Okay. But I would put my money on that's gonna be a good battle. That's gonna be a good battle. You say, yeah, Penny has the highest yards after contact. Yeah, come on, as well. Yeah, dog. Yeah, yeah. See, yikes, 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 yikes. That's crazy. When you put these guys behind the best offensive line in the NFL, right, and you use these guys together in a tandem, or well, what all three of them, right? Then you throw Boston Scott in there, man. And that actually adds to my statement of DeAndre Swift having a breakout year. And it's partly most it's due to our running back room. They're going to complement each other so well. These guys they complement each other so perfectly, bro. It's really good how they did the running back room. Okay. And I mean, I feel like we can win games just from those guys alone. I mean, offensive line, running backs combined together. It's man, it's something special. It's something special how this team is built. But yeah, when you add in the other, yeah, and I honestly can put all those guys in one. I could say DeAndre Swift, I could say Penny and KG. Oh, he say Ajayi, Blau, and Clemens. Yep. Hey. Well, oh, you say oh yeah, they're way better. They're way better. Well, um, let me see. Hold on, let me see, bro. He say Swift, Plusky. Okay, 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 okay. I got you. Yeah, I mean, yeah, dog. I'm excited about the running back room. I actually okay when I say these players will have a breakout year, I can put the running back group together in there as a whole by themselves. You know, I can just throw them all, lump all of them together because they're gonna complement each other so beautifully. You know, so I'll have to throw all of them in there. I'll have to throw because again, you got the best offensive line in the NFL. Okay, they had Miles Sanders just running through gaping holes, bro. Like, I mean, he was just walking for like 5 or 7 yards. He wasn't getting touched until like 10 yards on some plays. It was one run against the 49ers in the NFC championship game. He ran like 10 yards untouched for a touchdown. I'm like, bro, what the now? Yo, it's wild. It's wild. So I would say for breakout, I'll have to put the whole running back group and the offensive line. And I not the offensive line. I'll put the whole running back group in there. Okay. Uh And if I had to pick one more guy that I feel is going to have a breakout year, I can't really say any rookies because it's their first year in the NFL. Uh, and I thought about this a lot. Okay. And having two guys on picking two guys on the offensive side of the ball, for potential breakout year candidates, uh, and Devontae Smith and DeAndre Swift, it's only right that I pick a defensive guy. Okay. And I struggled a lot with this one, but I always like to. I'm gonna have to hang my head on a guy that I've been rolling with for the past 2.5 years. Okay, and it and I'll give an honorable mention. Okay, I gave you guys two guys on offense who have a breakout season. I'll give I'll give two guys on defense. Okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna start with the first guy who I feel is gonna have a breakout year, and Josh Sweat. Okay, now Josh Sweat, I think he had 11 sacks last year. Before they had like seven, or in the year before that, whatever. I think his rookie year probably had like four or five or something. But dude was always productive, and his limited amount of snaps, right? His rookie year, he was like having a crazy amount of production that was like unheard of. Okay, and his second year, same thing. So we're thinking, imagine if Josh Sweat was actually starting. Okay. And last year he started and he had like 10 or 11 sacks, I believe. And it's like finally he's getting his opportunity. And dude, he has all the tools. I mean, the bend, the get off, the pass rush moves. I mean, his bend is just immaculate. His dog. I mean, his hands. Dude was Josh Sweat was always like that. He was always okay. He's always showed potential to be great. Okay, he just wasn't getting the opportunities. Okay, he was getting really limited opportunities. And last year, dog, I mean, like, gosh, bro. Then he had a scary injury scare, a wild little injury scare. He came right back the next game. So I compared him to Jadavian Clowney. Okay, I compared Josh Sweat to Jadavian Clowney, and a lot of NFL scouts did as well. Well, they actually did first, and I heard it. I'm like, wait, let me go look at it. I'm like, yeah, kind of looked like him too when he had the dreads and stuff like that. So, based off his performance and his numbers in a combine, I'm like, yeah, I think this guy, just I'm like, yeah. So I was on to him early. And like his first couple years, he was not playing a lot, but his production was insane, dog. Like his production was insane. I'm talking about, bro. Just from like some of the stats that I was seeing on him, like, bro, he had like it was just wild. Okay, it was just wild. I don't have the stats in front of me, but just based off his production, his limited amount of snaps, dude, it was unheard of and unseen. And year two, year three, then they gave him his Howie Roseman is a genius. He gave Josh Sweat his contract early. You know, did it with Avante Maddox, guys who he believe in and he knows like yeah they're going to be special. He paid them early. He paid Josh Sweat early. Okay, now Josh Sweat. Okay, I mean, I can see him easily having 15 sacks. And it's not even about the sacks. Okay, he had 11 years. I could see him about in the 13 and 15 range. He just keeps getting better. He's another one of those guys. What year is Josh Sweat in? Honestly, if he's in year three, if Josh Sweat is in year three, yes, he's gonna. Is he in year three? Hold on, wait. No, I don't think he's in year three. Okay, he's not in year three, but he's gonna have a breakout year. Okay, okay. Honorable mention: N'Kobe Dean. Honorable mention: N'Kobe Dean. Let me see the comments real quick. Uh, John says, "Go Birds." Um, oh, Milton Williams. Gosh, bro, Milton Williams. How did I not mention Milton Williams? How did I not put Milton Williams on this list? Wow, you got it, bro. Drew, you got it. Hey, John, I see you showing support, bro. I'm finna give you a mod right now, bro. You got you. Hey, Drew, you got it, bro. You got it. I agree with that. Now, again, you got Fletcher, you got Jalen, you got Jordan Davis. Like, I mean, you got some people, but you got some people there at defensive tackle. You know, but he eats. He eats. Um, yeah, and Milton Williams, he's my guy, bro. He's my guy. I feel bad for not even. I feel like such a noob, bro. I got you on a mod. John Drew, I'm gonna give you a mod too, bro. Uh, how did I? Yeah, you got it right there. You got it, Drew. You got it, Drew. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been big on Milton Williams. Listen to me, bro. I compare Milton Williams. Hear me out. I compare Milton Williams. This is how I feel about Milton Williams. Okay, I compare Milton Williams to Aaron Donald. That's how big on him I am, dog. And I mean, he he makes so many plays and we don't notice it. It's like nobody notices Milton Williams, bro. Except for like die hard Eagle heads, bro. Like just the Philadelphia Eagle nerds, bro. Like I'm telling you, dog, he doesn't get recognition. But oh my god, bro, he's definitely. But again, it's all about he needs his opportunities. Okay, um, and I mean at defensive tackle we have Fletch, Jordan Davis, and Jalen Carter. Okay, so it's like you know he had, and then we had Ndamukong Suh, Linval Joseph, right? So it was like, bro, it was hard. He wasn't really, you know, it was he just has to keep grinding. He is literally in a dog fight. He's in a competition with so many players, bro. And I think that's what's making him better. But if he had the opportunities, I think he would have like a Javon Hargrave type effect. Again, I'm high on him. I compared him to Aaron Donald. So that's a great point. That's a great point, bro. That's really a great point, Drew. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Milton Williams for sure. Uh Dang, that's a great point, bro. Echo says Jordan Davis is going to take a huge leap forward this year. He has to. He has to. And he looks big as far as like I mean, he looks like I don't know, it looks like Jordan Davis has um he's toned up. It looks like, like he looks like he don't have that much body fat. He just looks real stout and solid now. When he first came in, he still had that dude looks stout, he looks kind of like a brick wall, a broad shoulders, like yeah, he looks like he's ready physically, and that's really his biggest thing was like physically how are you gonna hold up. Uh, But yeah, definitely Jordan Davis. Though the defensive tackle, man, that defensive tackle, that D line is going to be interesting to see. You know, um, Josh Sweat drafted in 2018. Okay, okay, he's drafted 2018. Okay, I got you. Okay, cool, got you, bro. Yeah, I'm high on Mighty Williams. Yeah, bro. Watching film on him. Yeah, dog, and he's I gotta add Milton Williams in there. So okay, the offensively, breakout players. I would go for the breakout players, right? Um, I would have to go offensively. I'm gonna go Devontae Smith. Okay. Um, and I'm gonna go DeAndre Swift. Devontae Smith in year three. I just that's I mean year three Devontae, year three Smitty. That's really all feel like I really even need to say is year three Smitty. Just it's scary to even say that, even think about it. Okay, and Swift because he's behind the best offensive line. Jalen Hurts. Here's something I didn't mention about DeAndre Swift. With Jalen Hurts, with the RPOs, the options, you have to account for Jalen Hurts. So I mean, it's just gonna open up things even more. Okay, when you got the best offensive line, okay, you got a quarterback that is deadly with his legs and cerebral with his arm. It's like, dog, it just opens up, it just makes things so much easier for a guy like Swift. And on top of that, he catches passes out of the backfield. Uh like it's just a perfect combination for potentially having an elite level type season. Uh so I had those two on offense. Defensively, I'm always go Josh Sweat. I just like Josh Sweat. He's just one of my favorite players. But Milton Williams, it's just so many guys in front of him. I mean, it's just so much competition at that defensive tackle spot. And I think that's actually what makes him better because he knows the guys that's in front of him. And even last year, we got Milton Williams, but we have to bring in other guys to help at that spot. So I feel like that kind of, continues to make him better. He kind of remind me of like a Hugh Douglas kind of guy. But yeah, on defensive side of the ball, I had Sweaty and the Kobe Dean. But gosh, I gotta add Milton Williams in there. But you see, here's the thing, but the only reason why I didn't have Milton Williams because I know like he has we got 2 first-round picks from Georgia at defensive tackle, right? That seems to be ahead of him, and Fletcher Cox, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna bring another defensive tackle in. Probably I feel like wholeheartedly Ndamukong Suh will be returning. So it's like, bro, and I know they do a whole rotational thing. So like how many reps can Milton Williams, can he get enough reps to actually show it? Can he get enough reps to where, the stats reflect his true capabilities? I don't think so. So that's why I'm kind of reserved on Milton Williams, but I love him to death. I think he's a dog. Okay, so I'll throw I have to put Milton Williams in there. I have to say Joshua Milton Williams, but some guys I feel like need to step up. Guys, I think need to step up. Um, Kayvon Wallace, where you at, my boy? Where you at, my boy? Derek Barnett, where you at, my boy? Where you at, my boy? These are some guys I need to step up. Okay, these are some guys I need to step up. Okay, all caps. Give me some exclamations too. Couple of them, 3 or 4. Guys I need to step up. Okay, let's talk about it. Okay, let's talk about it. Okay, guys, I need to step up. Kayvon Wallace, you got to do somewhere. You got to go, bro. For real. Like it is what it is. It's unfortunate, but dog, come on, man. Come on, Kayvon, bro. Really, dog? Kayvon, we need to see something from you, bro. For real. And if not, Philadelphia, why are you holding on to this guy so long? I understand he's a good locker room guy. You drafted him. You want to be patient with him. But I mean, at some point, if you can get better players on the team, you need to do that because now you're hindering. Uh, this is nothing. I don't like calling people jobs. I'm not doing that. But I mean, if we're talking about performance, we need this guy to be better. Okay, because if not, we can go find someone that's better and add to our roster as a whole. Okay, we just can't have guys just on a roster. Okay, we're trying to put the best team available on the field. Okay, Kayvon, bro, I like you as a person, as a human. I mean, this is nothing personal with anybody. I want everybody to be in the NFL getting the bag. But as it relates to our Philadelphia Eagles, nah, bro. If you ain't producing, if you ain't making the team better, if you're not making a significant contribution on the field, bro, you got to get up out of here. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna be honest with you. And I mean, how much longer can we? How much more do you expect? Derek Barnett, I rock with you. Your rookie year, we won a Super Bowl. You put in work our rookie year. Your rookie year, I mean, you put in work. Um, I've been patient with you. At some point, you tore your Achilles, cool. This year for Kayvon Wallace and Derek Barnett is huge. Okay. Uh these guys have to do something. They have to. Listen, Kayvon Wallace. Okay, listen to me, Kayvon. We have a glaring need at safety. Why don't you take over that spot? It's meant for you. Why don't you take it over? It's meant for you, Kayvon. Why don't you take that spot over, my boy? It's meant for you. You can't grasp it. You can't. It's right there for you. We gotta bring in free eight. We gotta bring in Chauncey, Terrell Edmonds. We gotta draft Sidney Brown. We gotta bring all these guys in. Kayvon, well, you could just take over your spot. It was predestined for you. Just take it. He can't. He can't. If another safety comes in, Reed Blankenship beat you out. Reed Blankenship is an undrafted safety. He was an undrafted. What was an undrafted free agent or something like that? He's outperforming you. Picked off Aaron. Yeah, Kayvon. No, bro. Like after this year, dog, you gotta go, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. You have to step up. You gotta step up, or you gotta step up, or you gotta go. One or the other. I'm gonna be honest. Derek Barnett, I've been patient with you, dog. But you gotta step up or you gotta go. Okay. You gotta go. Because I mean, those spots that you guys are occupying, we can go find somebody else that can potentially make our team better and deeper. And dude, these roster spots are valuable. It's gold. It's gold. Those two guys, I mean, I mean, who else? I'm gonna just go with those two guys. It's glaring. It's glaring. Those two guys, I need to step up. I think Barnett has a good chance to step up with the D line. He isn't trash, just makes stupid plays. Yeah, he's in trash, he's complete garbage again. I'm huge on him. I'm not even when we picked up his option, I was fine with it because like I always thought he was nice. I mean, we won a Super Bowl his rookie year. and he performed. He had a really good year his rookie year. So I mean, the next couple seasons, I'm like, oh, I get it. You know, some things happen, injuries, whatever, whatever, whatever. Growing pains, okay, I get it. We're in a bad team, or the team wasn't as good the following years, or whatever the case may be. I get it. Okay. Then he got the Achilles. So I'm like, oh crap. So I can't really say anything. But now, because it's like I get it, Derek Barnett, bro. But this year, and dude, I gotta see something. I'm gonna have to see something. Okay, I'm gonna have to see something. I'm gonna have to, bro. Wait, you said Brandon Graham is not coming off an injury this year. Maybe getting slept on too. The D line competing with themselves. Yeah, that's another great point, Drew. Hey, Drew, you might as well just start making content, bro. Like you might as well just make a YouTube or something, bro. Because you on point. Okay, but look, Brandon Graham, he said Brandon Graham is not coming off an injury this year. So he may be getting slept on too. Uh um I don't know. I think, with Brandon Graham with the 10 sacks he had, if he can duplicate that, I don't see Brandon Graham getting better than he is right now, you know. But I mean at the ripe age of 30 plus, um if he can give us another 10, bro, that's an amazing year he had. For him to duplicate that at that age, now I get it, bro. Because you're saying he was coming off an injury. Imagine him a whole year removed from that injury. It's like it's only going to get better. Okay, but it's his age. So it's like, that's why I'm kind of skeptical with the Brandon Graham thing, because I understand. I mean, he already defied like a lot of like things he had stacked up against him with that injury to come and have 10 sacks. You know, it is only right. One can only, imagine, or it's not too far fetched to believe that Brandon Graham should actually be better a year removed from an ACL. I, you know, uh, Logically, that makes a lot of sense. But the only pushback would be his age, bro. You know what I'm saying? But gosh, if Brandon Graham, if Brandon Graham gets, if Brandon Graham, I could tell you this, bro. If Brandon Graham somehow has another year like last year, man, dog, I can't tell you how happy I would be. We would have to discuss like uh I wouldn't say NFL Hall of Fame, but hey, who knows? But shout out to Brandon Graham. That's a great point though, bro. Uh I think Brandon Graham has a good chance to step up with the D line. Good chance to step up with his D line. He isn't trash, mate. Oh, you said Barnett. Okay, but look, here's the thing: like with the D line, they complement each other so well. They competing against each other, bro. It's so you can look good on this D line, right? I want to say anybody, but it's much easier for you to plug someone in and for them to produce because you got talent everywhere on the D line, and then you got some edge rushers, with Nolan Smith, and you got Hassan Reddy. So it's just a perfect blend, a perfect melting pot for the D line to thrive as a group. And again, they're only competing against each other, like you said, who can get there first, So um I honestly, but it, like again, brother, the Brandon Graham thing, man, but I can only imagine. I can only imagine if Brandon Graham take it, bro. Oh my god, bro. Quez, Quez, Myron, what's the word, bro? Quez better improve, man. Quez, I don't really got look. Quez, I don't really. Guys, I need to step up. I didn't even put Quez in it, bro. Because if you think about it, right, we were in love with Quez. The entire fan base, we were so high on Quez Watkins, uh, because we've seen him make plays. I mean, this is like when we had Deshaun Jackson. I mean, Quez came in with Jalen Hurts, so they've been putting in work together. Okay, but when we didn't have anybody, we didn't have no receiver. We had Deshaun Jackson, right? We had Jalen. Jalen had Greg Ward, Quez Watkins, Deshaun Jackson, and Dallas Goddard. Okay, so when Jalen came in, he was throwing that ball to Quez, and Quez was making plays. Quez been making plays. So we like, hey, everybody in everybody in the Philadelphia Eagles, we're saying, hey, y'all sleeping on Quez. You sleep everybody. Everybody was big on Quez. I mean, it's the Washington game, that huge fumble, the Dallas game, not fighting for the ball, and was we can say he's the reason for those interceptions. Then you got the Super Bowl. And here's the thing. I think Quez, I still believe in Quez. Okay. But dog, you gotta show something, you know? And as far as the guys that need to step up, Quez is definitely next on that list, dog. I wasn't even gonna speak on Quez, Myron. But here you see what you're doing, bro. You're gonna make me start ranting about this guy, dog. It's such a touchy topic for me to the point I really don't bring it up, man. It's just like Quez, like I got a bitter taste in my mouth because of Quez Watkins, dog. When I say the man name is just like, and I love Quez Watkins, bro. He was, I mean, everybody was huge on Quez before this year. It was like Quez Watkins. Well, I mean, like he's it. He's the guy. I mean, like he's fast. He goes up and gets the balls. Like he was showing so much. Uh, man, gosh, don't bring up. Look. I'm gonna make a new rule. Don't bring up Quez because I will rant about this man, bro, for real. But I mean, the top off this list, guys, I need to improve would be Quez. It would be Quez to top it off, and I wouldn't even want to. I ain't even want to bring him up. I ain't even want to bring him up, bro. I wouldn't even go. Also, to ride into the sunset and just finish the stream off without bringing up Quez. Wasn't gonna bring him up. I wasn't gonna bring up Quez Watkins, Myron, bro. Why? Why? Wait, hold on. Wait, whoa. Wait, hold on. What Marvin? All right, let me see. Quez and Morrow is our only trash players, bro. Yo, prove me. Hey, Quez is off my team. Hold on. Wait. Isaiah Hodgkins starts for me over Quez. Quez, leave. You're trash. He said, "Congrats on 41K. I appreciate it, bro." You see how, hey, bro, you got me crying, laughing over here. Chill on Quez, bro. But I feel the same way, honestly, man. It's like, bro, it's like Quez just, gosh, Quez, we love you. We loved you so much. It hurts, though. It hurts. That's why we on your heels so much because we rock with you, bro. He said, I wake up every day comparing. Oh, snap, bro. Yo, chill, Mario. I wake up every day comparing 2021 and 2022. This man got me over here dying. Drew said, didn't Quez start on the outside and get pushed to the slot? Perhaps not suited for the slot. He struggles against man press. Man, he has to improve. It's not look with Quez, man. He just have to make the plays. I get, it's certain things that he doesn't excel in, but dog, I mean, bro, it's just catch the ball when you're open and don't fumble. Just catch the ball, Quez. I mean, because our the my thing with Quez is he's not making the plays when he's open. It's like, bro, you're it's not there's you're not we're not asking you to make difficult plays. We're not asking him to make difficult plays. We're not. It just make the plays when you're open. That's all we're asking of him. If you're wide open, catch the ball. Don't fumble. Fight for the ball a little bit. In crunch time, big situations, just catch the ball. You know what I'm saying? And that's that. I mean, in the biggest moments, Quez is always the culprit, bro. Always. He's always like, yikes, man. Bro. If we had a little more discipline throughout last season, it should have been ours. A little bit more discipline, man. If Quez just makes some plays, bro. Can't really blame one person. I'm not gonna blame one person and just blame everything on Quez, but man, bro, gosh, need to make need to make a point to get him the ball more. Yeah, you know what? That's a great point because initially during like I was out. Look, I was defending Quez even after the Dallas game and the Washington game. Okay, the Super Bowl I was done. After the Super Bowl, there was no more defending him. Now I was under the impression I was even after I want to say early in the season after like the fourth or fifth game, after like the Cardinals game. I was saying like, "Hey man, Quez, like we gotta give him a shot at least down the field once a game." And you look at the Colts game, he had a solid game. Green Bay followed it up with a solid game. So I mean, he actually got a game ball this year. I mean, last year against the Colts. Was it the Colts? Yeah, I believe so. So I was saying the same exact. I was under the same exact impressions, though. I'm like, just because when he's not getting the ball, you kind of get cold and you're not in rhythm, and you don't, dude, you got to be ready though. He has to be ready. But I was saying this. I was under the same exact impression. Like, I mean, what do you expect? You're not giving him the ball. Like, you're not even giving him any looks. You're not even throwing it deep to him. Like. So I was under the same impression, dog. I'm not gonna lie to you. I felt the same exact way. I'm not gonna lie. But after the Super Bowl, I was just done with him. I was so salty that we like I was just so up. I just felt some type of way that we lost, honestly. So after the Super Bowl, I wasn't trying to hear nothing. Quez was on like my dog. He was in the doghouse. He's in the doghouse. Even Swift can catch better than Quez. Yeah, Swift is a dog with the hand out. Swift is just something different. Swift can catch that ball, bro. You came up on my feed today, so I took a listen for the first time. I've been listening for the last 45 minutes. I just subscribed. I fuck with content. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that, man. Much love to you, bro. I really appreciate that, bro. Quez got potential. Just show up when it's time. That's it. There it is in a nutshell. There it is in a nutshell. Just show up when it's time. Just show up when it's time. And it's not dude can have he can have 10 catches for 150 yards. 10 catches for throughout the season, he got 10 catches for 200, 300 yards. But as long as you make the plays in the key moments, dude could have had 5 catches. The catch against Washington, uh, uh, the catch against Minnesota was cool. Okay, he scored a touchdown. Boom. The catch against Washington that'd have been 2 catches. Two catches against uh Dallas Christmas Eve. That's 4 catches. And that catch against the Super Bowl. If you would just had those 5 catches, bro, I'm cool with you. I don't know how you can stay, re-sign him, keep him on the team. He solidified his spot. If he just makes 5 catches in the seed, bro, like all Quez needed to make, bro, I kid you not, was 5 catches during this season. Okay, he caught the one against Washington, but he fumbled the ball. And shout out to Clarence again. Much love to you, bro. I appreciate that, man. You say I still rock with Quez. It's hard. It's hard for me, bro. I still rock with Quez. I think he could be good. I think this could be good for him. Yeah, adversity can be good when you get that it can be. Just glad he's using the criticism to get better instead of whining about it. We don't know that how much has he gotten better? OTAs, and organized team activities. There's no way you can tell if somebody's gotten better. I'm sorry. They can come in focused, and you can tell if they more hungrier. But that was capped by Nick Sirianni. Okay, he was saying he's gotten better. How could you tell during OTAs? Like, I don't buy too much into that, honestly, man. I don't buy too much into it. He's the coach, so he'll know he's with these guys every day. But I think he's coming in with a different focus. Okay, when you're focused, when you're locked in, yeah, you may have the potential to get better, but I'm not putting too much stock into that. Okay, from the reports about Quez getting better, you got to show me. You got to show me. We know when a receiver is bad. We know when a receiver is bad. They were saying the same thing about Jalen Rager. You know what I'm saying? They were saying the same thing about Jalen Rager. OTAs. The things I was saying from Jalen Rager in training camp, he looked like he was an elite level receiver, but he was doodle garbage. So I'm gonna have to see it. I'm gonna have to see it, bro. I can't even say I still rock with Quez. He got to show me something. Cause I held on faith with Quez. I held on hope and faith with Quez Watkins. And the Super Bowl was my final straw, bro. And it hurt because we all love Quez. I think everybody loved Quez before this year, bro. You know what it was? I'll be honest with you. It was the Dallas game. People were getting wild. And I'm like, chill. He wasn't fighting for the ball. He's the reason for the interceptions. I'm like, chill. I was still rocking with him. I'm like, yeah, y'all really tripping on Quez right now. But the Super Bowl was out. I'm out. I was out. He got to prove it now. Because Philly, we know when a receiver stinks. We do. We know when a receiver stinks. He got to prove us wrong, bro. He say F that. He booming in the slot. No nigga corner can cover him with his quick speed. Man. I hope so. He gotta prove it. True, you right. The plays are there. Make the play. I tried. Damn it, Quez. Bro, again, if you make 5 catches, and not even 5, the 2 against Dallas, if you just break the passes up, don't let those guys catch interceptions. I'll say if you make 3 plays, One one play. Fuck it. One play. They catching a Super Bowl. That's what did it with me with Quez, bro. You make that catch in a Super Bowl. You hear me, young man? We're fine. You make that catch, Quez. You make that catch, Quez. For real, dog. And I'm not even tripping on you, bro. And because I mean that was my final straw with him. Dallas game, I wasn't even tripping. He wasn't fighting for the ball. I mean, it was like one of those things where, like, okay, man, I was still rocking with him. After his fumble, he caught the ball. He went up, he tried to make a play, he just fumbled the ball. That was a good play by the corner or safety, whatever, the defensive back from Washington. It was a good play. Amazing play. Caught him lacking. Boop, give me that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm cool. Washington played an amazing game. I can't really knock Quez for that. Okay, it is what it is. Okay. It was the Super Bowl. It's over with, Quez. Can't you got now you got to prove it. Now I ain't rocking with you. I sometimes forgot Quez was in the offense. Hey Marvin, you going too nuts, bro. Hey, I understand. I'm fine with it. Trust me, I'm fine with it, bro. I'm fine with it. You feel me? I'm fine with it for real, bro. Because like again, I was rocking with Quez into the Super Bowl. I was rocking with him. Look, Myra, let me ask you this. Before this season, was you rocking with Quez or not? Everybody was rocking with Quez until this season. Am I lying? Am I lying, Myram? Hey, Myram got me dying, bro. Yo, Myram, answer me, please, bro. Before last season, was you rocking with Quez? Everybody loved the Quez, bro. How many drops does AJ have? If he had less targets, it would get overblown. No. It's not about the percentage of targets or the drops. I get it. If you have only 10 targets and you drop 3, it's gonna look bad. It's the moments in which he does it. It's like he was selling. Quez looked like he was point shaving. Quez looked like he was getting paid under the table to lose us games. Can we talk about this for real? Quez waited to the biggest moments. He waited to the biggest moments, bro. Man, look, for real, dog. All right, for real. See, we don't. I'm gonna have a new rule. Don't talk about Quez in here. You so late. You was the first one here. Now you late. I was killing Quez, but until he just and wipe the slate clean. Nah, we ain't wiping it clean. He gotta prove it. Quez Watkins, 2021. Say Watkins. Bring it up. PFF now. I hear you. It's also the time and quit. Hey, yeah, bro. Look, see, I'm gonna have to make a new rule. No Quez. Look, we smoking Quez pack. Look, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think we can't talk about Quez in my stream. Bro. I get too riled up about this, bro. Like for real, man. There's no more Quez talk. Quez was much better. Fact. See, Myro, that's my point, bro. That's my point. We always rocking with him. You not lying. Just a little 4 or 5, not even 4. Give me one catch. Give me that one catch in the Super Bowl. I don't care if you drop every pass in the season. You catch that Super Bowl. You make that play in the Super Bowl. All is forgiven, bro. All is forgiven. Oh God, we talking about Quez, bro. I'm finna go crazy talking about this man, bro. There's no look for real, bro. Quez, man, dog. That's wild. Y'all got me ranting about Quez. Every time I hear Quez, I'm a rant, dog. Every time I hear rant at Quez, I'm a rant. 2021 Quez is see, bro. We all love Quez. Upgrade over Quez. Who would be an upgrade over Quez? Anybody, bro. Anybody. Now we just gotta see. I can't say who would be an upgrade because he gotta prove it. I I'll give him one last chance, bro. Look, I'm gonna go crazy talking about Quez, for real, bro. For real, bro. Hey, I love you, boys. I'm gonna get up with y'all tomorrow or a day after. I'm gonna try to do these every other day again. I'm getting out of here, bro. See, because y'all brought up Quez. Now I'm finna go just, I don't know what I'm finna do, bro. We bringing up Quez Watkins, bro. He dropped that catch in the Super Bowl, man. I love y'all. I'm out of here, bro. I'm getting out of here.